Okay, YouTubers, it's like, I don't know, midnight, 12:30. I don't keep track of this time anymore. I live on my own time schedule. And currently, we are running our Act Bash. And one of the runs that's provided where we are currently staying.
I brought the bucket. I could have given them some water.
You could have. Oh, look, it's another Jen shot. As you could tell, you can't hardly see her at any point in time. She's the elusive Jen. So, anyhow, they've been running for, I don't know, about a half an hour or so. Hey, Oob, I love your collar. It's reflective. I could see you everywhere. And there goes Raider.
Are you guys ready to go? Are you going to run some more? Run.
They haven't been to the run in over a week because I'm having some problem with my foot. I lost balance and I fell out the door. My foot got caught on the two stairs. It got caught between the two stairs and it yanked it. It pulled some tendons and I don't know what else, but it really screwed it up. So they've been running for, I don't know, about a half an hour, 40 minutes. But this is part of what we do. Now she's gone and got the leash, so Oob will come and meet her and tell her, yes, I'm ready to go into the car. She'll load her in. Then we got Raider right here. Raider says, it'll be my turn in a minute. You are one filthy Act Bash.
Get in the back.
You will not be crawling in my bed tonight.
Act Bash.
Mm-mm.
I ain't the one.
What are you doing? What are you doing, Raider? Raider, what are you doing, honey? Go see Auntie.
Come on. Ew, you are disgusting.
I said she will not be crawling in bed with me tonight.
Probably scat or something.
I told you. It's been so long since we've been here, we don't know who's dropped what.
Get in the back. Mean it.
Act Bash in the back.
Act Bash in the back. Get in the back.
Act Bash in the back. Thank you. Alright. And as you can see, like, everything, and I mean everything but Denny's down the street and the hotels are closed.
They don't close at like 10. Everything does.
It's just, and heaven forbid it be a Sunday. Yep. Everything will be closed all day. So anyhow, now I've introduced you to the wonderful nightlife here in this wonderful town of Holbrook in Arizona. And yep, it'll all be live feed. Every time I go do something, I'll be making sure you guys can see what's going on. This is just Navajo Boulevard. This is one of two main streets here in Holbrook. Okay, I decided to drive down the road. This is one of the big things you can see. Not too far from the dog run, just down the street. It's a big blue bottle. And with this big blue bottle, it's called Blue Bottle Vending. This is one of the cheapest places to get water here to drink in Holbrook. Yeah. You gotta buy drinking water here. Because if you don't buy drinking water, you're gonna be drinking water that's full of lead. This one happens to be right next to the barber shop here in town. Yep, we got cute little dinosaur things. But that's new. That's really new. And I'm talking about like days old. So that's just a little Hispanic guy with the petrified forest log hanging down. I don't know if you guys can really see. But yeah, that's new. Got a lot of great gifted artists around here. So
We are rolling down the other main street, right?
yep, this is Hopi.
As you can see,
There you go. This is the only store, the only grocery store
in town.
in town.
And it's Safeway. It's not a bad store. It's actually really nice in there. And then here you go. One of the tourist attractions. You sleep in a wigwam.
Yep, that's for the movie's Cars.
Yep. Really interesting place to go see during the day.
And you can actually rent those things.
Currently they're using them for long-term people, but at one point you could. I'm not sure if they're going to go back to it or not. They haven't specified, but they did say that the wigwams were all rented out for further notice.
Yeah,
That's how bad the homeless situation is here.
that's how bad COVID hit this town.
Yep. And then there's really not much else to see. Down here is what we call the West End Dog Run.
It's like 3 times the size of the run that we had them in.
Yep, it is. Are we taking them for another run? Okay. I was gonna say, I don't think they'll do it.
No.
That's how big it is. It's huge.
Fixing to come around at it.
Yep.
Oh, I love this. Nobody's supposed to be here overnight, and it says so.
Yeah, you can actually get fined if the cops actually cared.
If they wanted to be real,
Oh, look, it's the train.
real
Not that
upset
you can
about
see it,
they could.
but
You know, with COVID and everything that happened, they're pretty lenient about a lot of this. Like this guy right here, check this out. He's parked here, and he has his slide out.
which is illegal.
He's not supported, but he's running his power up to the back of his truck because he has one of those new trucks. It has the Jenny built right in.
Really?
That's what Mark ordered that they didn't order for him. That's why he got so upset.
That makes sense.
It had everything we needed. Yep.
They have covered seating here for picnics and whatever. Not that you can really see much through the glare. And this is how big. Give me a second. I gotta get my seatbelt off so I can show you.
Nobody's getting out. Everybody wait.
Sorry about the noise. That's the train going by. So this is the West End. Big, beautiful trees that bloom during the summer and the spring. It's actually really, really big. Optical illusion might not look so big, but it is definitely really big. And the sprinklers are going off. I should get back in the car. Okay, we're leaving the West End. Sorry about the window. I can't roll it down. Our fuses are kind of messed up. We have to get some new ones. Sorry, my finger got.
Okay, we're heading back down here. And just to give you an idea of how popular the RV travel is coming, it's becoming a complete lifestyle for a lot of people who can't afford a house that's tethered to the ground. They can afford the payment on a trailer home, a mobile trailer that they can afford to drive in. Here's another look at the wigwam.
Sorry, there's a lot of glare.
All right, this is the muffler shop that's next to the wigwam that is in the movie Cars.
That's where the Italian cars work. This is somebody's personal U-Haul. I mean,
That they sell out of.
Yeah, they sell out of their trailers.
There you go, night shift just arrived. You can start stalking.
Yep.
And there's not a whole lot else to see.
No, not really. Not unless you're going to go out to the Painted Desert or the Petrified Forest. Which, if you do, bring lots of water. Probably a gallon per person or 2 gallons per person.
I would bring at least a gallon per person, and I plan on being there the whole day, so bring your snacks too, because there's nothing to eat. Make sure your car's in good working order. There's no self-service out there.
Oh yeah, and nobody patrols.
After 8 o'clock at night, is it 8 or is it 6?
8. It's when the sun goes down.
Okay, after 8 o'clock at night, no one goes out on that road. No one. Not the highway patrol, not the sheriff's department, not the Holbrook PD. No one goes out on that road. The reason why is because, if anybody remembers Travis Walton and what happened to him, yeah, we're only about an hour away from that whole scenario. Nobody goes out.
No, that and the skinwalkers. Nobody goes out because of those either.
Nobody goes out there because there's some weird crap that happens, including what happened when you and I went out there just to see what was happening.
Bigfoot.
Yeah, you think anybody's gonna believe that?
Nope.
I know nobody believes me, but I know what I saw, and I know
it followed us home.
I know it followed us home because our back door on our trailer still does not work correctly. It doesn't matter how much in square we put it, that thing, whatever it was, followed us back and tried to rip the back door open. You know it, I know it, we were sitting there when it happened.
Yep. The town's got a library and a park and a community garden center or something like that. But other than that, oh, and our local cemetery. But other than that, we really don't have any more landmarks.
Are you? Oh, you gotta retie your load.
There's the cemetery I just mentioned.
That's like one of the only cemeteries. And
That's
it's huge.
It's big.
You get buried, that's where you're getting buried, right there.
Yep. But other than that, there's really not much else to see in town. If you want to go see shit, you gotta go out to Winslow, or Sholo, or Taylor, or Snowflake,
or Heber. Yeah. Start looking at some of those towns, and if you look up Heber and you look up Snowflake, you'll find out that's exactly where Travis Walton lived. He was abducted out of the Sitgreaves National Forest.
Which we've been through, what, 3 times?
And dropped off just outside of Heber. Now we're going to let it go now because we're coming back up into town. This is the dark end of town. We're back onto Navajo Boulevard. Heading back up, taking the dogs home.
Okay, well, we'll see you later, guys.
See you guys when next time we tune in after we get up.
And if you like our content, please subscribe.